Before we begin, remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications of new videos from Estate 123.
Hi everyone. We are on another discussion session today again for our Estate 123 channel. So,
Hello.
hi Laura. So for today's topic, we're going to talk about don't miss these 5 social media tips for real estate. So what we're talking about here is basically we have been seeing people talking about brand building their brand using social media. So we just want to share these 5 tips that we know about that we want to share and let everyone of our real estate agents to know uh, what they should consider or what they have to do when they are using the social media to do that.
Yep, because
Okay.
nowadays everything is about social media. So maybe you might have heard of these tips. Maybe you're even employing these tips to promote your properties. But we hope we can add some new knowledge to your uh, social media journey.
Yeah, yeah, we hope so. Okay, so
Okay.
the very first point I want to share is choose the right social media channel. So
Yes, that's
what we mean
important.
by that is yeah, because what we mean by that is like different social media channel they have different target market. Like we have social media, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. So each one of them they have different target market and even different audience. So that's why when any one of our agent friends here, if you're considering going into which social media channels, right, do remember that you have to know who is your target market. So if you're talking about commercial property, maybe you have to consider things like using LinkedIn, right? And if let's say you are looking into rental, then if we are looking different target market of audience, then you might consider using maybe TikTok or even Instagram or Facebook, right? So these are the things that you have to consider. Okay, so make sure you remember that.
Yep. So yeah, so now that you are already on all these social media platforms of your choice, it's not just about uh posting and keep promoting without having any kind of interaction with your target market. So the second tip that we have for you is to start two-way conversations to generate leads. So what does this mean is um, probably you've seen people asking like, oh, what kind of commercial property should I buy, or like what kind of which location is good for this kind of business. So as a property agent, you should have some knowledge on this kind of thing, especially if it's in your specialty area. So if you see this kind of conversation anywhere on social media, maybe a Facebook comment or maybe a Instagram, somebody on Instagram is asking, or maybe on stories, because a lot of people like to ask things on stories and they get
Yeah,
messages.
yeah.
Yeah, so one way to get this kind of start this kind of conversation is to reply their queries, and then hopefully from there you will be able to get some good leads to sell your property.
Yeah, maybe is it the way that we're talking about reply is more to they start a live, like Facebook Live or you know those
Yeah,
live channels, then they can like, get the people to interact together with them.
yeah, life is also one of the ways to start conversations, but of course you don't want to trigger people by the the one incident where the property agents were like making fun of
Oh
people,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
in certain profession, yeah. So don't try to be nice lah
Neutral.
if you're doing,
Yeah,
if you're going to do a live.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
start good conversation, not try to trigger people.
Yeah. Okay, next on the next tip.
Okay. So okay, we again on social media, is first you have to choose a good one, then you have to start conversation, and the next one is I think should be quite
Very
a
important.
lot more easier than starting conversation lah. That means you need to post consistently, and besides that, your post also have to be strategic lah. Strategic as in you have to choose the appropriate time to post your things. For example, you don't post like in the middle of the night when everybody is sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. And actually, talking about consistent posting, because we do have some agent friends asking us, is like, I'm very busy in normal days, so how can I make sure that I will be able to post consistently? So I think
Ah,
this one is really more about preparing the content, because sometimes it's like, yeah, we know everyone will be busy during the daytime. So one of the things that you should consider is maybe during the weekend, you plan your postings, prepare the content on the weekend or when you have time, or you try to allocate certain time in a day where you will spend maybe 5 hours to prepare the content that you want to share for the next 1 week. Some video, short video, some images, some photos of the postings that you have. You know, I think these are one of the things that you can start doing to create the content consistently.
yeah, yeah. And also, if let's say you're really busy with viewings, or like you have a lot of meetings and appointments, so uh I would suggest for agents, right? Because normally you will be you will have a lot of photos or material inside your phone, kept inside your phone. Um, if you want to be consistent, it's best to like just schedule it at the same time every week. Maybe you just upload something on Saturday morning before you go for your dim sum or your brunch. Yeah, and then another post you post on a weekday when you're out going to a meeting or something. So it doesn't have to be like on the spot kind of picture. I'm sure you have multiple photos in your phone. So just choose a fixed time and day to uh, update your social media so that people will know that you are still active, and then uh, you might
Yeah.
get some interest from there also.
Yeah, that's right. And then if everyone is thinking it's like, oh, I'm not so good in preparing content or designing content, right? Then you should all check out our other webinar sessions that we have organized. Before this, Laura have been showing everyone how to use Canva to design some banners in within minutes. So I think everyone
Yeah,
should check out the
just
sessions.
simple editing.
Yeah, all these templates that is available in Canva, I think that within 1 or 2 minutes you can have all these things created for each of the image that you have, right?
Yeah, and let's say if you're even if you don't have Canva, I mean you can download into your phone, which is very fast. Even if you don't have Canva, even on Facebook itself, you can easily add some interesting stickers or
Stickers,
something.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you don't
no,
even need like or not just stickers. You can add text, so you can
that's
just put the basic information like how much is this, where is this, and that's it. Then just upload.
yeah. No, nowadays all these social media apps actually is so powerful. It's, you don't
Yeah,
really need all this photo editing software. So powerful. So
yeah.
okay, the next tip that I want to share is on incorporating storytelling into our social media channels. Like, you know, talk about the area that you are selling or promoting, because I'm sure all our Asian friends here, you are familiar with the project or the area that you are working on. So try to create some content to tell a story about the area, because this is some of the things that you can do to create the awareness that people might be looking for. And
Yep,
not only
that's
that,
correct.
yeah, not only that, you can also do, get some of your clients to talk about you, to share their experience to you. I think this is some of the tips that we share also in some of our previous webinars, where we share how some of the agents, right, they get their clients, the happy clients, to sit down and then they record a short video, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes, just ask some questions and then get the clients to respond and then talk about them. This is some of the things that they can do to promote themselves in the social media.
Yeah, and just to end, because the this tip is about incorporate storytelling, so you can actually take that quite literally and share your own experience in that area, what you like about it, and if you can get your clients to also share their experience, uh, I mean their experience either buying the property or staying there, then that would also attract more people to your post.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, literal storytelling. Ah.
Okay. Then the fifth tips, Laura, you want to share the fifth tips that you have?
Yeah. So just now, we were saying you need to be consistent with your posts, and Wei Yong also added that you can do some editing to it. So if you really want to go like editing and want to create your own brand, then it's a good idea to use software like this Canva, where you can make your post look uh, I mean have a more
Professional.
consistent and professional look, and then you can also like add uh, maybe your logo or maybe your own picture there, so that
Photo, yes.
so that every time you post something, then there's a picture of you there. So every time, so I mean, after a while, people will see that it's like, oh, okay, this property is promoted by this person, so it will have a positive impression on them. So it's also like building your brand, and so that people know more about you.
Yeah, actually, it's very funny, talking about creating the branding, especially on the photo of the agent themselves, our own photo.
Uh-huh.
It's very important that whenever we try to share a particular property that we are promoting, right, try to put a small photo of ourselves in that banner as well, so that people know that, oh, this is the agent, this is the guy, or this is the lady that is promoting it. Because some people will feel like there's a personal touch when they see
Yes.
a photo of a person instead of just like photo of all the property. Yes, it's important to create very nice photo, or how to say,
And
visuals
show the
for
show the show the
the
product,
banner.
so to say.
Yeah. But at the
uh,
same time, if at the bottom or somewhere they just put the photo of themselves, right? I feel that somehow it will give some impact to people that see the ads or the banner. They will feel differently.
they will feel a personal connection to the agent and also the property that they are interested in.
Yeah, that's why if you look at how the other overseas real estate agents is doing, right? You see the photo that they put up, they will put a photo of themselves, even in the email signature. When they
Yeah,
send out WhatsApp image, they will have a photo of themselves. So that's that's where they will give the people the personal touch to see that, oh, this is the person. That's what
yeah.
I feel as well.
It's not only a personal touch, it's also once again to reinforce your own personal branding as an agent. Yeah, so
Yeah,
people
yeah,
know that, okay, this person, I can recognize this person as a real estate agent.
yeah. And in fact, talking about the photo, I do saw some of the agents that is creating their own brand, right? They have something like a mascot, something like
Mascot.
yeah, it's like they draw a cartoon of themselves. I think they get someone to draw a cartoon of themselves. Then it's
Oh,
like when they start the YouTube video, right, you will have their cartoon coming out. So yeah, that is also one of the way to build their brand.
yeah, I think this will appeal. This kind of branding will appeal to the more tech savvy, younger kind of agents, so that they can appeal to like more the younger people who are looking to. I mean, like starting to buy their first property, or like going to start a
Yeah,
small business. Yeah,
yes, that's right.
yeah, it's the kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah. And if anyone thinking, right, it's like, oh, I'm not good at drawing. I cannot draw. I don't have friends that can draw this, right? Then I think everyone should also check out. There's one sessions or one webinar that we do where we recommend using those freelancer website like Fiverr, where you can
Yep.
get some artists to draw or help you to draw, all this graphic stuff for you as low as $5 or $10. So yeah, I think this is some of the things that you should check out from our YouTube channel.
Yeah. It's a good investment since you can use it again and again, over and over again
Yeah,
in your
yes,
posts, in your videos, in your branding.
that's right. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all the five tips that we want to share
Yeah,
for today. Yeah, anything
there's
else you
already
want to
quite
add?
a lot
Okay.
to there's I think
Yeah,
quite a lot to absorb, and I think we covered most of the basics for social media, real estate marketing.
yeah. We will share more this kind of tips for everyone here. So we will be creating more sharing on, like, short sharings like this, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, to give our agent friends or all our listeners to get to learn more fast.
Yep. You'll be sharing on our social media pages as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, you can take a look at our Facebook and our Twitter,
Instagram.
Estate123 Twitter, yeah,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
Instagram also.
Yes. So if anyone of our listeners they have any ideas or anything they want to learn, right, about all this real estate, social media or marketing, right, do let us know. We will try to create the content for you guys.
Yes, or even if you have any personal experiences that like you had succeed to get some good leads from employing a certain tactic, yeah, share with us.
Yeah, we really want to hear from all our
Yeah,
friends.
we'd like to learn also.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So that's all I was sharing for today. Thanks again for everyone for listening. So if
Thanks for
there's
tuning
any,
in.
yes. So remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, it's Estate123 on YouTube.
Yes. All right. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks and see you in the next session.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.